Greetings guys, welcome back. I'm at Cleethorpes today, believe it or not, and I'm trying my best to stay out of the wind. It's very, very windy here today, but I wanted to tell you a story about what happened here to me about 12 years ago, 10 to 12 years ago. I'm filming with a Nikon P1000, by the way, in case anybody is wondering or gives a shit. It's a typical English resort, by the way. Fuck all's open. Look at that. Dead. One guy running down the beach trying to get the fucking weight off. About 20 people on the beach, couple of kids, because it's fucking cold and miserable, and typical English seaside resort, which is why people fuck off abroad. Anyway guys, you get a constant stream of freighters going past, ships I mean, and see if I can zoom in on this one. There he is. And with this Nikon P1000, of course, you can zoom right up, you know. It's ridiculous. I mean, that's just ridiculous, guys, isn't it? Hello, cat. Yeah. Bye. Yeah, that's cool. About 12 years ago, on a Sunday, in August I think, I came here, and I came with a few of the family, and they decided that they were going to have a look around the shops. I decided that I was going to walk out. I was going to walk out as far as I could, because the tide was right out, guys. And I was going to walk out there until I came to the water. Now you have to be careful here, because over in this direction, over here, in the 1960s, some riders on horses that was part of a riding school were out on a Sunday morning, right out across the beach on their horses. I mean, fantastic, eh? Unfortunately though, the tide came in behind them and trapped them, and all the riders and horses drowned. So we've got to be careful. And I was the only person here. It was a Sunday. It was early morning, and people hadn't started arriving, really, not in any great number. I thought I'm going to have a ride out here, and so I walked out, and I decided that I was going to walk. And I was going to walk, guys, as far as I could walk until I met the water. And that's what I did. I set up the camera and I took some pictures and a bit of film. It's getting windy, guys. And I noticed these two men, two figures, walking out. Now look how much beach you've got, guys. Just look at this. Just look how much area. And I was out here somewhere, and these two men headed straight for me. It was a Sunday, very quiet, and I thought, I'm gonna be mugged. So I didn't take my eyes off them, I kept watching them as they got closer and closer. I thought, of all the beach, of all this great expanse of land, look at it. It's straight for me. I thought they were going to come and tell me that they needed to come further inland because I was going to get trapped. I thought maybe they were lifesavers or something, I don't know, guys. And eventually, they got up to where I was, and they walked within yards of me. They walked past me, probably, I don't know, 10 yards away. And they were talking to each other, and they both had American accents. It was very strange, guys. When I got home, well, first of all, they didn't speak to me. They simply walked past as though I wasn't there, and stood about 10 yards behind me, looking out to sea. When I checked back through it and I checked the film of them approaching me and walking away from me, nothing. Not even footprints in the sand. Not a thing. I have no idea who or what they were. I thought afterwards Men in Black. I thought all these things were going through my mind. But on this same day, guys, the following bit of footage, when I came back in, as I was coming back in, I was filming around me, and I caught the following bit of bizarre footage. Now, guys, this appears in my longer documentary, the Unseen Worlds documentary. You can find it on my channel. It's 4 hours and something long, and it is featured on that, along with some other similar material. But this, I have no idea, guys, what this is. I have not a clue what it is. It's like a little disc. It's hovering about a foot to 18 inches off the sand. The camera was not a particularly powerful camera. I didn't have a very good camera back then. It was a Sony Handycam, I think. And the thing about it, though, is it did have like a strobe light, a flashing strobe. But bear in mind, guys, that I didn't see this with the eye. I didn't see this hovering, tilting, morphing object. So I have no idea what it is.